Good morning, QSI. Today is Tuesday, March 26th.
The weather will be cloudy with a high of 28 and a low of 21.
The weather is getting hot these days. I guess I will be wearing t-shirts more often from now on.
Then why don't you buy a new t-shirt with a QSI logo on it?
I would love to. Where can I purchase it though?
Scan this QR code here to place your order.
49 RMB for one t-shirt and 85 RMB for two t-shirts? That's a reasonable price.
Before we announce the next piece of news, could you provide a fun World Cup fact for us?
Sure. The average American spends more on lottery tickets than on books, sports tickets, movies, and music combined.
World Cup facts are fascinating as usual.
They sure are. As it is almost the end of the school year, the yearbook pre-sale has begun and will end on April 19th.
Make sure to buy it ASAP.
The yearbook reminds me of an announcement for both students and teachers.
Right, this Thursday will be photo day for all S4s and sports teams.
Starting with the S4s, all S4s need to come to the class cap and gown photo.
It will be taken during lunch, so make sure to be ready outside the main entrance by 12:10.
Makeup photos will also be taken for staff and for students.
For those who need to have a photo taken, you have been contacted by email in advance, so be prepared for it.
Moving on to the next piece of news. Did you notice the different pieces of poetry that have been posted around the school?
Yes, but what are those poems for? It is just for appreciation?
It's for the students who are interested in analyzing poetry.
If you analyze the poem and send it to S3 MJ Kim or Brendan Lee, based on whether it is satisfactory or not, the participant will be rewarded 50 RMB.
Speaking of poetry, NEHS is going to host a poetry night in the library on April 15th at 4:30 p.m.
Anyone who wants to appreciate other students' poetry or wants to share their own are welcome to join.
Other than poetry night, are there any future events that will be taking place?
Obviously, yes. SNHS is holding the science fair in the last week of the school year.
Students will be able to showcase their scientific knowledge by demonstrating their experiments and findings.
Cash prizes will be awarded to the winning teams.
If you would like to participate in it, fill out the planning form that is placed in front of Ms. Pandey's room on the 4th floor.
The deadline is on March 29th, and for any questions, contact S3 MJ Kim.
Before we end our news, do you have a quote to share with us?
Yes, William Arthur Ward once said, "A warm smile is the universal language of kindness."
This month's SO reminds me of the TA application.
TA applications have been sent out to S2s and S3s.
Apply by emailing the application to Mrs. Burnett by March 29th to perform kindness and politeness.
Let's end our announcements. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Micah.
And this has been Dragon Media Network.